Oh, hey people. So, yeah, I guess I'm doing this. I got a couple questions because of my last video through my email, through FET, and I pretty much think it's time I answer this question. Are golden showers safe? Yes. I pretty much could stop the video right here, but I know that's not going to be the answer you're looking for. Um, yes, they are. Urine is sterile, unless you are sick, unless you have some kind of disease. If you are relatively healthy, urine is sterile. This whole thing, somebody was saying, Donald Trump said, "Oh, I'm a germaphobe. Well, I wouldn't do anything like that." Anybody who's into golden shower play knows this fact. Knows this little simple fact. It is, it is what it is, but it is one thing. It is sterile. It is mostly, the vast majority of it is water, is your body expelling water. In fact, a lot of people, when they do these kinds of scenes, the top in the scene has a tendency to drink a lot of water, primarily because that is going to be the cleanest the cleanest form of doing this kind of play. You can do other forms, beer or wine or whatever, alcohol, and that really will not have effect because your body will metabolize the alcohol before it expels the water aspect of it. But for the most part, if you are going to do this and you are going to try to do it in a more safe manner, then yes, drink plenty of water. This seems to be kind of one of the big things constantly. For the tops of these scenes, there's really not much much that is going to be a big thing for you. Depending on whether you are a male or a female, depends on how you're going to be doing your scene. Usually you would prefer to do it in some kind of area, such as a bathroom in the bathtub or a shower, or with some kind of padding, like a rubber mat or some kind of sheet underneath the person you are playing with, simply because urine does have some chemicals in it that do have a tendency, if left to dry, stink. We all know this. If they dry or get concentrated, they smell. Okay, urine itself really does not have much of a smell, but again, it depends on if you're going to eat some funky vegetables, it might may make it smell bad, but then just don't do that. Like I said, water. Now for the tops, you are in charge of making sure you know what the plan is. You have had time to sit and have conversations with the person you're going to be doing this scene with. What is it that you can and cannot do? Is it going to be anywhere? Is it specifically going to be on, certain parts of the body? Is it going to be on the face? Is it going to be in their mouths? These are all things you actually have to have discussions on. You can't just go, "Hey, get in the tub and I'm going to." No, you actually have to have discussions. It's part of the negotiation. This is any other play scene you do. You have to have a conversation. "Hey, I'm into this thing. Are you into this thing? Would this be something you're interested in?" Okay, that's your conversation. Then you get in negotiation. Negotiation is where can I, where can't I? What are you comfortable with? Is it okay if it's just on the chest, on the back, Can I do it on your face? Can I get it in your hair? Do you want to drink it? What are the specifics of what you are okay with? What are you willing to try? Safe words. Um, these scenes are very, very short. Usually no more than 30 seconds. No more than 30 seconds to 45 seconds. So they're over very, very quickly. So by the time you would get to a point of needing to use a safe word, it's pretty much going to be over. That does not mean that safe words aren't a no-go here. If you choose to use a safe word, that's perfectly fine. But be aware of the fact that this is going to be a very quick thing. It's going to be over very quickly. And then aftercare. One of the first things is you have to. Part of the negotiation is how long after you perform is the person going to not be able to remove this stuff from them? Are they going to be able to turn on the shower immediately and clean themselves off? Are you going to be involved in the process of cleaning them off, or are they taking care of themselves? What's your aftercare process? Is it something where it's a humiliation thing where you're just going to do it and then walk away from them, and then then within a couple minutes, then they can get up and go and shower off? Or is it something they have to sit there and I can get into a whole bunch of different scenarios here, but I really don't think that's a necessity. The end thing is that this is not for everybody. This is not. Some people will find it enjoyable. Some people find it disgusting. Some people will get something out of it. Some people won't. I have played with people where some people have gotten out of it, and it becomes a power thing, a mark of ownership and control. Others, they just enjoy the humiliation aspect of it. Others just get nothing out of it at all. Others find it relatively disgusting. And the thing about it is, none of those are wrong. All of them are right for you, for that particular person. It's what works for you. For me, I enjoy being a top in these type of scenes, and if I have somebody who can enjoy it, then I do like to do it. But I will not do it with somebody who will not enjoy it. It makes no sense for me to force somebody to do this if they're not going to get something out of it. Even if it's just that sense of, I'm doing this, therefore I am, I am marking my territory by doing this. Again, it's a very complicated personal thing. If it's something that you enjoy, great. If it's something you don't enjoy, great. It's no harm, no foul here. So that's going to be kind of it. Any more questions about this or any other topics? Contact info below. That's it for now. Be well and safe.